Okay, good evening, everyone, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon. This is Dennis Bay again, double IMD, million dollar ring earner. And I'm so very happy tonight because all you young people out there, all you people who are in your teens, 18, 19, 20, red pack, retired at 20s. Okay, we have one of the shining examples of one of our red pack success leaders here tonight. His name is Chrysanthos how do I pronounce Alexandros, right, from Cyprus. Give it up for Chris, right, everybody. Say hi, Chris. Chris, say hi to everyone. Can you hear me?
Hello guys. Yes, perfect. I
All
can
right,
hear
all
you
right.
clear, loud and clear, bro.
Awesome, awesome, right? So all the ladies, right? Super handsome Chrysanthos is with us tonight, right? Stop your saliva drooling. Okay, but anyway, just a quick introduction about Chris. Chris joined Worldventures, our company, at 18 years old, okay? And it's only been a short few years, right? And he hit international marketing director, our top rank in the company at 22 years old. And now he's only 24, living the lifestyle of his dreams, traveling the world, taking awesome Instagram photos, very beautiful. I love his Instagram account. Go follow Chris on his Instagram if you have the chance, because he's like an Insta influencer. Okay, super nice photos, and now just living the life of his dreams, right? So Chris, I know you went through a lot, from Cyprus, and all over the European market, and now your team is now so big. It has grown all over Asia, even places like Southeast Asia. You've got a huge team. I hear you have upcoming IMD coming up from Southeast Asia as well. So please share with us, what's your story? How did you meet Worldventures? How your life has changed? Even now you're only 24. You still got a long way to go in life. And how has our training events, Marcasetta, Bootcamp, helped you along the way? Chris, over to you.
Wow, thank you, Dennis, for arranging this call. I am super excited because I'm leaving very soon to Bootcamp in Ireland, and this is my very first time in Ireland. I've never been there, and as you said, we travel a lot. We like to make pictures. We like to experience new places. So I'm very excited for the next trip. And before I share my story, I want to let the world know that people like you in many other companies, they don't do what you do, like to sit down and talk with the leaders and find out their story, what they've been through, what they are doing right now in their lives. So I am just grateful for what you do for all the leaders and for all the team worldwide. I'm excited because of what's coming for this weekend, and not only for Europe but for all over the world. Bootcamp is coming, and all the trainers are ready. They're excited to dress their army uniform and just go on stage and give whatever their best, whatever they learned for the last 8, 7, 6 years of their career. So I'm very excited for this call because I know that I can give value to the people, and that's my secret in this life, if you want to say. I started Worldventures at a very young age. I didn't know how to do the business. I didn't know how to talk to people. As a matter of fact, I didn't know how to talk in English a few years ago because in Cyprus, where I born, we just talk in Greek. So I was thinking I will never use English. So when I was going to the private institute to learn how to speak in English, I was never coachable. I was never listening. I was always, say something so the teacher and the rest of the students can laugh with me. I was this guy of, entertainment. And I didn't know that English one day would be my main language, because right now I am talking with my girlfriend in English. I'm talking with my friends in English. I'm talking with my team in English. I'm talking with all the leaders in English. So I am speaking in English more than I speak Greek right now. And I could never imagine that life will be like this, traveling all over the world, doing trainings in English. But the whole thing is started in 2011 when I went to my first training. It was boot camp training in Athens, Greece. And I didn't have the money to go. I was 16. I remember I was very young, 16, 17 years old, 18. I attended my first training. I asked my father to give me some money to go to this training. He told me no. because he didn't know what is it about. And I didn't know how to explain him because it was the very first training. It's not like I attended many events and I go to him and say, look, is this one? I want to go. Is Marcaseta and all the trainers. He didn't know anything about the company. So I did everything I could. I went to my first training. When I get there, I saw so many people from Greece, from Cyprus, from Israel, around 600 people from Israel. I got so excited. I said, wow, if these people can do this, I can do this too. Because they used to tell me their stories. I am, an architect. I'm a lawyer. I say, wow, every background can do this. And the answer is yes. But the answer is also not everyone will do this. Not everyone is willing to do this. Not everyone is willing to fight for his dreams. Not everyone is willing to get to the top. So the reason I attend this training in 2011 is because my brother, who is my sponsor, asked me one question. He said, bootcamp training, it happens once a year. And if you go, you are 1 year ahead of others. If you don't attend bootcamp, you are 1 year behind others. And he said to me, he asked me, do you want to be 1 year ahead of people or do you want to be 1 year behind people? And I was like, wow. I mean, I was so stressed. I didn't know. I was in the high school. I said, let's do this. Let's go. Let's find the money. Let's find the energy. Let's find the time and let's go. So we attended the event. I saw all these people in the room and I get so excited. I said, wow, if these people can do this, I can do this too. But I had to learn. I had to be coachable. So I closed my phone. I pay attention. I was writing notes and I get so excited when I left this training in 2011. I just started, the whole journey to IMD. And, IMD for me is not a destination. IMD is not something that will change your life. The journey will change your life. What you learn within the years until you become an IMD will change your life. How many people you meet until you achieve an IMD will change your life. So the journey for me, it's also important as a destination. It's not only the destination, it's not only the journey, it's all together. The journey brings you to the destination and the destination is something that you can buy online. You can go to rovia.com and buy it. This destination of IMD is something that very few are living right now, very few are experiencing. I'm not saying, it looks like Maldives or Bora Bora or whatever, but I'm saying that the destination of IMD is something that you can buy. You just can't have money and buy it and you become an IMD. No, you need to work every single day. You need to do the work. You need to apply what they teach you in the trainings. This is one of my most important skills. Learning something, applying the same day. When someone tells me something different, something new, as millennials, as young people, we have the power to apply it very fast. We have the power to apply it today, not tomorrow, because tomorrow sometimes becomes never, and we don't do what it takes. We don't do whatever it takes. We do just whatever. And so many people in Cyprus right now, you're asking them, what do you want to become in 3 years from now? Who do you want to be? They say, I don't know. And that's why 3 years later, they are what? They don't even know. So because it's whatever you wish, it happens. So if you have goals, if you work daily on your goals, if you have a plan, how to do this, to bring you this, to bring you this, to bring you this, then it's definitely you will make it happen. Maybe not the same minute you want it to happen, but you will make it happen one day because you work on it and you work on it and you work on it and you work on it. So attending all these trainings, attending bootcamp in 2011 brought me this lifestyle of living the life, traveling the world, training people in English. That was one of my biggest dreams, to learn English. And right now, I'm super excited for this weekend.
Oh, wow, Chris. Right. That's some awesome sharing, man. Can I ask you a question for the young people as well? Because, so many of the people who are in their 20s who join us, budget money is always an issue, like, oh, I have to come up with the money to buy the plane ticket. And even the training's going to cost, a few $100s, right? I can't afford it, right? So what do you say to these people who say they can't afford it?
Awesome question. So what I'm saying to these people is that this is your first challenge to see if you really deserve my time and me working for you. Because right now, for the price of the membership, having me as an IMD working with them is not something, usual. So first of all, I'm saying to them that they will have me working for them, working with them, explaining them, helping them personally. And secondly, I'm telling them that this is a challenge. And for anyone that wants to work with people, I'm saying this is a challenge to see if you really deserve to live the life of your dreams. Because if it was easy, everybody will do it. Right now is the challenge, so you need to go out and find a way. And I'm giving them an example. So I said, what is your favorite car? What is your favorite dream destination? And they tell me, Maldives or Ferrari. I said, great, listen up. If I give you a Ferrari right now for $1,000, what will you do to find this money? Because I know they don't have $1,000 on them. I know maybe they don't have $1,000 even in the bank account. So they tell me, Chris, I will ask 4 people to give me from $250. Awesome. Listen what we'll do right now. You will do the exact same thing. We go to Bootcamp in Ireland. When we come back, we apply what we learn, and it's guaranteed if we apply what we learn, not if we are lazy, if we apply what we learn together, soon, very soon, you're going to get a Ferrari paid from Worldventures one day. So I'm giving them the objective before to even dream about it, and then they will find the way to do it, because when there is a why, there is a will. You will find a way when you have a why. You will find a way when you have something that you are thinking about it every single day and is working in your mind. So right now, there are so many people out there. The reason they don't do something is not because of the resources. It's not because of money, time, energy. These are the resources. The reason they don't do is because they have, resourcefulness. They don't have motivation. They don't have why. When you have a why, you will find the money, you find the time, you find the energy to do everything. When you have a motivation, you find the money, you find the time, you find the energy to do everything. The reason they don't do this is because they don't have motivation. They don't have a goal. They don't have what it takes. But time, energy, and money, that's resources. And resources was never the problem. The problem was always, lack of goals, lack of skills, lack of dreams. People, they stop dreaming. So if they have big dreams, they will find a way. People, they get crazy excited when Apple announced the new iPhone, and maybe they don't have the money to buy the phone, but they do whatever it takes to buy the phone. Why? Because they like to show. So people in nowadays, they care more about their outcome and less about their income. And when I say income, I mean inside them, but also their income. So they care more about their outcome, how they look. If they look nice, they go to the mirror more times a day. They watch their phone more times a day, that they go on YouTube and find people like Dennis Bay, find people like Matt Morris, find people like Chrysanthos, Johnny Wimbry, and learn from them, because they care more about their outside world than their inside world. But the outside world never changed your life. Your outside world, if you're beautiful or not, never changed anything in your life. Your outside world, if you're handsome or not, never paid your bills. So I realized that once you fix the inside world, then the outside world is changing automatically, because you make more money, you can take care more for yourself, you can change more people's lives when you have money, you can save the forest in Brazil, you can save, people that are alone in the streets, you can save the kids that they born without parents. But if you have no money, if you are not the resources, you can't save even yourself. So I had to go back to 2011. I had to go back to 2011 to Bootcamp. I had to do whatever it takes. I didn't have the money, I didn't have the time, I didn't have the energy, but I found everything to attend this event. Once I attended this event, I came back, I applied what I learned, and then I had the resources to change my life first so people can believe me. And I'm coming with a quote. One of my favorite quotes says, don't try to change lives, try to change your life first, and then be the example for other people to change their lives. because you can't go change lives out in the outside world. It's not like, people in my team became IMD or NMD or RMD. I changed their lives. No, I told them how to do it, but they did it. They took the decision. They worked their ass off. They attended the trainings. They bring their teams to more trainings every single event. So they did it. I never changed the lives. I'm explaining people how I changed my life. They take the example. They get motivated. They get rapport with me. They see that the guy without results in life, without knowledge, my parents, they had a lot of money, but they had a poor mindset. They were employees. They working for years and years and years to get their money right. And they until they joined Worldventures, they never got their money right. So the people, they see the outside, they see the outcome. They see a nice house in Cyprus. They see parents with 4 or 5 cars, but they don't see inside how they get there. They don't see how hard they compete. They don't see how hard it was to get a loan from the bank. So why to get a loan from the bank when you can work so hard in Worldventures for 2-3 years of your life and you don't need anyone in your life? So that's what I did. I put in the work and I said, if it's someone to become an IMD and should be young to inspire the world, I will be, because I burned all the bridges. I said, I'm not going to attend any university not because I'm against education, but because I'm against the education that will never bring you to life, will never bring you to freedom, will never bring you to the life we live right now. It's 10 a.m. or 5 a.m. or 6 p.m. on Wednesdays talking with leaders in Asia. I would never be able to do this at the age of 24. Any job I had in my life, if I had any job in this world, I would never be able to do what I do right now with Dennis Bay from Asia. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I didn't have the money to go to my first training and I found the money. If you ask me to do it again, maybe I would not do it. It was excitement. It was energy. But if I never did it, I will regret it for my whole life. So I said, it's better to regret for something you did than for something you never did. The regret of something you never did is bigger than the regret for something you tried and maybe you didn't achieve it. So I said, let's try. Let's go to this event, Bootcamp in Athens, 2011, and let's get it done. 2 years later, we had 1,200 people from our team with us in Bootcamp in Athens again, 2013. And after this event, everything exploded because it's all about leaders, it's all about skills, and it's all about duplication. So when I went to this event, I went alone with few people. Actually, I found a picture a few days ago. I found a picture on Facebook when it says, about memories. And I saw this picture and I still can't believe it, how young I was and that I attended this training. So we just had 5 people. That's Mark Caseda, Matt Morris, myself, my father, the brother of my father, and his best friend. That's it.
Can you show it again, Chris? We couldn't see it clearly a little bit. So which one is you?
Here.
The one on the... Oh, what? Okay, I see. Behind your father.
Yes. Wayne Nugent.
Oh, man, how you have changed. Wow, you've gotten so much, more mature and handsome over the years.
when I saw Wayne Nugent behind me, I was sitting at the 6th chair, so the 6th row, and Wayne was sitting. Wayne, if you don't know, Wayne is the founder of Worldventures, and he's the guy who had the idea and make things happen in order for us to change our lives right now. So Wayne was sitting at the 13th row, and I was sitting at the 6th row. And when I saw him, they told me he's the founder, and I said, so the founder is sitting at the 13th row, and I realized how humble he is. And that was the day I realized where Worldventures will be one day because of the owner. So every business rise and falls depends on the leadership. We all know that. So when I saw this leader, when I saw Mark Caseda, when I saw Matt Morris was a trainer in this training 2011, obviously he didn't even know me. Last week I was training in Paris, France with Matt Morris at the same stage, but obviously he didn't know me in 2011 when I attended this training and he was a trainer. So it's just for you to see, guys, how important is to follow the right mentors, how important is to follow the right leaders, and how important is to bring more people at each event every single time.
So Chris, we want to really hear from you. You know, you started at 18 years old. The biggest problem a lot of young people face is I don't have that many friends. You know, I have a very limited social network. How did you break through that, when you started World Ventures until today?
Awesome. So, the biggest secret I use to expand my contacts is social media. That's the reason I had to learn about social media because of what you said. I didn't have contacts. And my biggest team right now in France, over 5,000 people, came from application of social media. I met a lady in Malaysia. We went for coffee. I showed her the business. And from Malaysia, she enrolled someone from France. This someone enrolled someone from France. This someone enrolled a young guy from France. And he enrolled his mother, who is on her way to IMD right now. She's RMD, close to NMD, working on it. One of the best human beings I met in my life. We're best friends right now. This is beyond the business. I never call her to ask her about the business. When I call her, I ask her how is the family, how she is. So it's beyond the business. And they said that the best friendships, they do the best business. So I realized that I'm not teaching people how to do the business. I'm teaching people how to be in life. I'm teaching people how to have the winning mindset. And then whatever you give them, they will win because they have the winning mindset. So you can't lose when you're a winner. You either win or you either learn how to win the next time. So social media for me saved my life. I'm doing so many things right now on social media. I met so many people. Everywhere I go, I have friends. And right now, for me, it takes me 5 minutes to arrange the next meeting because I have people waiting on social media and asking me, how can I do this? How can I do that? What is your job? What is your life? So I have some, let's say some secrets and strategies how to use social media right now. I learn a lot. I spend a lot of time. So the next time we do a call and, we can share more about social media, we'll do that. So social media is one thing. And the second thing is meeting people in the streets, going down the street, give your hand, a handshake. How are you? Where are you from? When you ask the people, where are you from? They say, and then they ask you back. And then you say, what is your job? They ask you, you ask, and then they ask you back. And when they ask you back, it's your time to invite them for a presentation. It's your time to tell them, I wish I can tell you. It's the time to tell them, even if I will tell you, you will not believe me. It's the time to tell them something so you attract their curiosity. Curiosity for me is the biggest phenomenon in this life, is the biggest strategy. Everyone loves curiosity. So if I said to my girlfriend, hey baby, come home at 6, I have a surprise for you. Guess what? She will come at 5 because she's dying to see what the surprise is. If I tell her the surprise is to wash my clothes because tomorrow at 5 a.m. I'm leaving to Dublin, Ireland, she will not even come home. So if you say the surprise, then probably people will not get it. And I said a bad surprise. Imagine a good surprise. So people will come anyway if you create curiosity. So the biggest thing I do is creating curiosity. I'm not going on Instagram and talking to people and say, listen, I have something for you. I saw your pictures. I love you. You're traveling. And, no, as a matter of fact, one day I was watching TV with my girlfriend and I saw a lady in a fashion show, very successful and very famous. And I told her, who is this lady? And she told me the name. And then I went on Instagram. I searched her name. She had 250,000 followers. And I said, wow, even if I sent her a message, she will not answer, but let's try. But listen, all the people sent her a message. They sent her like this. Hey, I love your profile. You look very sexy. Hey, your profile looks awesome. I really love you. I really love to meet with you. Go for a drink. Hey, so she never answered to anyone. But my message was like this. Hey, I'm searching for a designer to design my future clothes when I train 1,000 people how to travel the world and make money. And because I saw you are a designer and I saw you have talent in fashion, I want you to be my mentor and I want to pay you for your job. And then she get back to me. So she denied all the 1,000 messages. She get back to me. 24 hours later, she was a platinum member in our team. So if you go straight to people and you tell them they feel you need their money, if you make them feel you need them in your team, they will not join you because they are scared. People, they have a wall when they don't know you. When you see your cousins in the streets, you like hugging them, loving them. When they give you an advice, you say, oh my God, thank you so much. I really love you. I really appreciate you. When you see a stranger, maybe it's Dennis Bay, he's a millionaire, multimillionaire, real estate, founder, owner, billionaire, whatever. You don't know them. He's not your cousin. You don't even listen to him. But he has what you want. He has the advices you need. So people, they are, programmed to learn from people they think love is also advices. It's not like this. You need to find people they know and they do what you want to do in life. You need to find people they have what you want to have. Follow the right people. I can't ask the guy who cut the bread in the bakery how to play football. I'm going to ask Messi, Ronaldo, all these people, how they compete, how they play football, what's their mindset when they touch the ball, how they think, what they think when they kick a penalty. So all these things we learn from trainings and attending events, and that's what I used to meet a lot of people. I didn't have people to show because my father showed to all my family. So right now I'm all using cold market. I have some secrets. Next time we meet, I'm glad to share with you guys. And I'm so excited for this question because it's one of the most rare questions that people are asking me in network marketing. And really, these answers can help a lot of people because there are so many people, they sit on their sofa and they're expecting people to reach out to them without them to be visible first. You can't be, you can't wait for people to find you when you are invisible. You need to be visible in all social media. We live in a digital world, in a digital space right now. So the more years go by, the more social media will come, the more things will be, the more, so you need to keep growing. You need to keep going with the waves. Otherwise, you stay back and the waves will kill you. You can't stay back. You need to keep growing with the waves, with the fashion, with everything that comes through. You need to keep growing, keeping up with all the announcements and the updates, even of Worldventures, about the compensation plan. So you just need to update yourself exactly like you update your phone, exactly like you charge your phone every single night. You need to charge yourself every single night and learn about cold market, how to get to new people, how to get in front of people, and how to get them to a laptop, in front of the laptop, to show them what we have.
Well, I gotta schedule you, out of your busy schedule for that social media training call, man. Wow, you really make us feel like dinosaurs from another era. So, right, I think everybody would be dying to get you on that call and listen to you train on social media, man. But could you just give one little tip? What social media do you use that's been proven to be super effective for you and you really like the results? Just one tip for everyone who's listening. I'm sure they're dying to know.
Yes, exactly. So, I use Instagram 100%, and I use Facebook for group chats and communicate with the team and posting once in a while. But after going to events with Mark Caseda and learning about no limits, Facebook has a limit of 5,000 friends. And we all know that when you join Worldventures, you start to make friends all over the world. You go into dream trips and people want to add you on Facebook. And sometimes you have only friends of Worldventures. So everything you post on Facebook, only for a limited, 5,000 friends, they see this. That means only Worldventures members watch your pictures. So I try on Facebook to motivate people to keep growing their business in Worldventures because I know most of them are in Worldventures. And on Instagram, I try to get new people because I have over 40, 50,000 followers. You can go up to, 7 billion followers. There's no limit. So I was watching yesterday Ariana Grande and all these, Cristiano Ronaldo, they have 150 million followers. So there's no limit. Whatever you do there is going viral. Yesterday I uploaded something on Instagram and like 4,000 people watching in 24 hours. On Facebook, less people watching it, 5,000 friends is the limit. So I just compare these two companies that they are both owned by Mark Zuckerberg right now. So I realized that Instagram is way bigger for what we want to achieve. We want to achieve greatness. We want to share our memories with people. We want to share pictures. We want to share experiences. We want to share our stories. Why stories created is to share your daily stories. What do you do? Not only to get people excited, but to motivate people and to explain them what you do every single day. So if they do the same, they will have the same lifestyle you have. That's the spirit we have. I never saw millionaires, sharing their secrets with everyone on social media. And when you go on social media, you see people about real estate, you see people about network marketing, you see people about whatever their industry they're in, and they give you all they know on social media. So you don't need right now to, die from stress because you don't know how to do something. So right now, social media for me, it's my food. I'm going every single day on Instagram. I'm watching. So one thing that changed a lot in my business are the presets. So that's the filters for the pictures. Because, people right now on Instagram, they just scroll down their phone. They don't even searching for something. But when they see something that attracts their attention, they stop. So I realized that people, they are not searching for the best content. They are searching for the most, let's say, different content. They are searching for the most curious content. So that's the content we try to create. And also we created a group with Sachin Govender, quadruple IMD, helping people how to create content, because he's one of the rock stars of the company and he learned a lot of things from Worldventures for social media. So right now we created a Telegram group that we teach people for free how to use social media and how to create content. So people come back to them and they ask them, what is your job? How do you do this? And then they start to do presentations. So I believe this group right now on Telegram is closed, but I received a message today from Sachin saying that we will open the group for 48 hours more before we close it forever. So people still have the opportunity, will still have the opportunity to join this group so they can learn how to create content. So people come back to them and asking them, how do you do? What do you do? What is your job? How many years you do this? That's what's happening right now with Sachin and myself. That's why we want to help people to do the same thing without stressing that their list is finishing, the hot market is finished, and so on and so on and so on. So through the filters, through the pictures, through the presets, that we also have a dream trip in Rome in September for platinum members. And this is an Instagram dream trip. So I will be there teaching people for a few hours how to use social media. And we did this in Prague, in Czech Republic in February, and everyone loved it. And they didn't want to leave the dream trip because they learned so many things to make pictures in the same position, in the same place, in the same location, for 5 times better than they take them before. So it's all about skills. It's all about learning what you do, and it's all about growing and progressing. Not perfection, but it's all about focus on progress to grow every single day yourself.
Wow, I want to get on that dream trip to Rome, man. You're gonna send me the link, right? And also on that Telegram group. I need to learn more from you guys as well. So I'm sure everyone wants to learn from Chris, and even Sachin. So I'm very, very happy, very thankful, very grateful for you to spend your time with us, Chris. We've learned so much in this short 30 minutes, and I'm sure everybody is hungry for more. So can I have that agreement with you that, we can schedule another time? Maybe, we have more time with you so that you can share with us a little bit more on your strategies of social media and how you expand your network. Can we do that? Yes?
100%.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So everyone, let's give a big round of applause on your Facebook comments, YouTube, whatever social media you're watching this. Post in the comments, say your thanks, send your hearts, roses, flowers, kisses to Chris, and let him know that you love his sharing today. So thank you very much, Chris, for your time, for your patience, and for your contribution to...
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dennis, for the invitation, bro.
Thank you, thank you. So I'm wearing the
See you at
Amsterdam.
Bootcamp.
Yeah, I'm wearing the Amsterdam cap for Europe. So Dublin, all right, Bootcamp. I hope it's going to be an epic event. All of you who are not registered yet, go sign up for it right now. You still have time. I'm going to post Chris' video here on social media before the Dublin event. Okay, so
Thank you,
have a
bro.
good one, Chris. Enjoy Dublin. All
Thank you,
right,
brother.
and I'll
Thank you.
definitely arrange that second call with you on about social
Let's
media training.
go.
All right, go IMD, everyone. Thank you very much. Say bye to everyone, Chris.
Bye. Thank you guys for watching.